Hey, what is up crew? It's your captain here, Geronimo. Welcome to yet another episode of Let's Play Starship Online. In today's video, we're gonna be taking a look at the newest lockbox starship. It's a Kelvin timeline heavy destroyer, which comes from the Kelvin Divergence lockbox. Now, without any further ado, let's proceed to this video. Engage! As previously stated, this ship comes from Kelvin Divergence logbox. All you need are Kelvin Divergence logboxes and master keys. Simply open them up, and if you're lucky enough, you're gonna get yourself a brand new Tier 6 Kelvin Timeline starship. I have to tell you, this thing is amazing, so let's take a closer look at ship's customizational options. Einstein class is a beautiful recreation of the USS Kelvin that we've seen on a big screen almost 10 years ago. This ship was in an event horizon of the Kelvin Divergence. Due to that, it is questionable if this is a prime timeline or a Kelvin timeline design. Ship is reminiscent of a Saladin class but with more modern look. There are no template types, and unfortunately there is no unique bridge interior nor any window options. However, there are a bunch of material options for you to choose from, such as all the new Vengeance materials, modern STO designs, and one of my favorites, a TOS material recreation. This one is gorgeous. This makes it even more similar to the Saladin, and I could definitely see this ship being in a prime universe. Along with that, there are TOS refit and NX looking material options. By taking a look at the advanced options, there are standard patterns alongside with Block 1 and Block 2 for you to recreate your TOS design even better. It was obvious that there will be no style editor as there is no different template type, and that's okay. By modifying the left side of a color, the areas of a ship that are now in lime green are going to be affected by the color pattern change. The same deal goes for modifying the right side of the color. Areas that are now in green are affected by the change. This is going to wrap the customizational part, so let's jump into space. Made as a replacement for now aging Daedalus class, Einstein class, better known as a Kelvin type, was one of the Starfleet's best design for the next 3 decades. However, legendary Captain Robert April thought that the design lacks in self-sufficiency, which he sought to rectify by designing Constitution class. Until that project, no known ship was able to break the Warp 7 barrier, TOS scale. Classified as a Tier 6 Federation destroyer, Kelvin can be used as soon as you complete your tutorial mission, and will then progress through the game as you level up. Your ship will follow you, gaining more hull HP, weapons and console slots, along with having more powerful weapons. Mastery points may be earned immediately, however they won't take an effect until you reach level 50. When you unpack this starship, it comes with a basic build, which is overlaid on the screen right now. Those weapons unfortunately cannot be upgraded. If you want to use Kelvin timeline weaponry, you have to open Kelvin logboxes or search the exchange. As an Admiralty card, the Kelvin comes with 44 engineering, 23 science and 59 tactical points. Ship's special ability is that it will boost engineering points by +20 when used all alone. It also comes with a maintenance period of 18 hours. On level 65 you get 67,500 hull HP. There are 5 forward and 2 aft weapon slots that have the ability to use dual cannons. There is also experimental weapon slot pre-equipped with point defense matrix, but we'll talk about it in detail soon. Your bridge officer stations are Lieutenant Commander Tactical Cross Command, Lieutenant Commander Engineering Cross Pilot, Lieutenant Science, Ensign Universal and Commander Universal. There are 3 device slots at your disposal alongside with 5 tactical, 4 engineering and 2 science consoles. Every starship comes with 3 modifiers, and Einstein is no different. You will get 1.25 for the hull, 1.1 for the shields and 0.16 for the impulse. Your ship's turn rate is 13 degrees per second with the inertia rating of 50. Ships from this time period housed vertical reactor-like warp cores, and this one provides +10 to the weapon power alongside with +5 to the shields and engine power. As a Tier 6 ship, you get a 5-tier mastery tree of a destroyer, which includes precise weapon systems, enhanced weapon banks, devastating weaponry, enhanced weapon systems, and a ship's trait, into the fray. While the trait is slotted, taking damage to a shield facing enables stacking of Into the Fray. Stacks of Into the Fray will improve critical chance. When you have 4 stacks of Into the Fray, you will receive a large bonus to critical severity for a short duration. This trait comes with a cooldown period of 45 seconds. Kelvin types are also equipped with Universal Console, Advanced Engagement System. Once activated, your ship prepares to join the Vanguard, increasing your damage resistance and reflecting a portion of incoming damage back to the attacker. After a short duration, your team's ships gain temporary shields equal to a portion of pre-resisted damage received from the past 20 seconds. This console also provides a passive boost to the hull capacity and to a turn rate. Kelvin's experimental weapon is one of my favorite things aboard. Point Defense Matrix is a system of turrets that are hidden inside of the ship's hull and will then extend during the combat. Matrix coordinates a large volume of fire to protect the ship against threats from all directions. The primary target is engaged as normal using the point defense battery across the side of the ship that enemy is on. Once per each quadrant, shield facing direction which does not contain the primary target, the rest of the matrix automatically selects whatever target is within that arc and has the lowest amount of hull percentage and will fire upon that target. This weapon can be upgraded and then can be re-engineered. Allow me this moment to express my appreciation for the developers who have put attention to all of the little details aboard this starship. Details like weapon ports opening and revealing ornaments is what makes me happy. In combat, this has to be one of my favorite ships that came out this year. The amount of damage it can do with the right build is amazing. A point defense system should provide a good defense against fighters and torpedoes. The console is not something super special, but it's a nice touch. The ship's trait is quite good though. Any boost to critical chance and severity is welcome, even if there is a cooldown period before activations. Overall, I love this starship even more as it can be made to look like a TOS era starship. Just add the blue phasers and torpedoes, and those blue pulses from the experimental weapon will fit right in. I rate it 10 out of 10 and I would wholeheartedly recommend this starship to you. This is going to wrap this video up, crew. I really hope that you enjoyed. If you did, remember to leave a like because it really helps this channel a lot. Consider subscribing for more STO videos and also tell me in comments, do you like this ship? Why do you do or why don't you like it? And until next time, crew, I love you all because you are the best. Geronimo, out.